Upcycling Challenge, Turning Trash into Treasure, Creative Repurposing Ideas for a Sustainable Lifestyle. Intro. Welcome to the Upcycling Challenge, where we transform ordinary household items that would usually end up in the trash into practical, beautiful, and sustainable treasures. If you're passionate about reducing waste, adding unique decor to your home, or simply want to get crafty with a purpose, this guide will inspire you. Today, we're diving into the magic of upcycling, finding hidden potential in everyday items and giving them new life. Let's roll up our sleeves, embrace our creativity, and turn trash into treasure. Part 1. Understanding the upcycling trend. Before we jump into specific ideas, let's explore the concept of upcycling. Unlike recycling, which breaks down materials into new raw forms, upcycling is all about taking something old and turning it into something valuable and functional without undergoing a complete transformation. This is not only good for the planet but also allows us to add unique, personalized items to our spaces. Benefits of upcycling. 1. Environmental impact. By reusing items, you help reduce landfill waste, conserve resources, and minimize pollution. 2. Cost efficiency. Upcycling can be a great way to save money by transforming what you already have. 3. Creative expression. From DIY enthusiasts to novices, upcycling is an excellent outlet for creativity. 4. Unique home decor. The result is often one-of-a-kind pieces that give your home a personal touch. Part 2. Essential supplies for your upcycling adventure. Having a few basic tools on hand will make your upcycling projects much easier. Here are some essentials. Hot glue gun, great for bonding items together quickly. Scissors and cutters, necessary for cutting fabrics, plastics, and other materials. Sandpaper, used for smoothing rough edges or prepping surfaces. Paint and brushes transform the appearance of many materials with a splash of color. Drill, useful for creating holes in harder materials like wood or metal. Crafting essentials: twine, wire, ribbon, markers, and decorative accents like beads, shells, or buttons. Part 3. Upcycling ideas for common household items. Now that you're prepared, let's jump into specific upcycling ideas for items you probably have lying around your home. We'll cover everything from planters and storage solutions to thoughtful gifts. 1. Tin can planters and storage holders. Materials needed: empty tin cans, paint, glue, markers, soil, and plants, optional. Instructions. 1. Clean the cans thoroughly. Wash and dry each can. 2. Remove sharp edges. Use sandpaper to smooth out any sharp edges. 3. Decorate. Use paint, markers, or even fabric to decorate the outside of the can. 3. For a rustic look, try wrapping the can with twine or burlap. 4. Add holes for drainage. If you're using them as planters, add small holes at the bottom for drainage. 5. Plant or organize. Fill with soil and plant your favorite herbs or small flowers. 5. Alternatively, use the cans to hold utensils, stationery, or makeup brushes. Tip: to make hanging planters, use a drill to make holes on either side of the can and attach a sturdy rope. 2. Old t-shirts to grocery bags. Materials needed: old t-shirts, scissors, and a needle and thread, or a sewing machine. Instructions. 1. Cut sleeves and neckline. Start by cutting off the sleeves and neckline to create handles. 2. Make the bottom. Turn the shirt inside out and sew the bottom hem tightly to form a bag. 3. Optional fringe bottom. For added style, cut small slits along the bottom hem, tie knots with the fabric, and turn the shirt right side out. Result: you now have a functional, reusable bag perfect for grocery shopping or beach trips. 3. Wine cork bulletin board. Materials needed: wine corks, hot glue, cardboard or a picture frame, and paint, optional. Instructions. 1. Arrange corks. Lay the corks in rows or a pattern of your choice on the cardboard. 2. Glue in place. Use hot glue to attach each cork securely. 3. Frame. Place the cork board inside a frame or leave it as is for a rustic look. Tip. Use paint to add some color to the corks or paint the frame for an extra decorative touch. 4. Glass jar candle holders. Materials needed: empty glass jars, paint, twine, glue, tea lights, and decorative elements, optional. Instructions. 1. Clean and dry the jar. Make sure the jar is free of any labels or residue. 2. Decorate. Use paint to create designs, or wrap the outside with twine for a farmhouse aesthetic. 2. You can also glue on seashells, stones, or glitter. 3. Insert candle. Place a tea light or small candle inside the jar. Result: beautiful candle holders that add ambience to any space. They're also great as gifts. 5. Plastic bottle. Herb garden materials needed: empty plastic bottles, soil, herbs or seeds, scissors, and paint. Instructions. 1. Cut bottles. Cut the plastic bottle in half or 3/4, depending on your preferred height. 2. Add drainage. Poke small holes in the bottom for drainage. 3. Decorate. Paint the outside of the bottles or add a label with the herb's name. 4. Plant. Fill with soil and plant your favorite herbs. 4. Place them near a sunny window for optimal growth. Bonus: use different bottle shapes and sizes for an interesting arrangement. 6. Vintage suitcase. To storage ottoman materials needed: old suitcase, foam padding, fabric, wood legs, screws, and a drill. Instructions. 1. Add padding. Place foam padding inside the lid of the suitcase for a comfortable seat. 2. Cover with fabric. Stretch fabric over the foam and secure it tightly with glue or a staple gun. 3. Attach legs. Drill the legs into the bottom of the suitcase for added height. Result: you've created a chic, functional ottoman with a hidden storage compartment. 7. Drawer shelves. Materials needed: old drawers, paint, screws, drill, and wall anchors. Instructions. 1. Clean and paint. Start by cleaning the drawers and painting them in your desired color. 2. Mount on wall. Use a drill and wall anchors to mount the drawer to the wall. 2. You can mount it with the open side facing out to create shelf space. 3. Add decor. Place books, plants, or decorative items on the shelves. Result: repurposing drawers as wall shelves adds a vintage touch to any room. Part 4. Advanced upcycling projects. For those ready to tackle bigger projects, here are a few ideas that require more time and effort but yield impressive results. 1. Pallet furniture. Pallets are versatile and can be turned into various furniture pieces like coffee tables, couches, and bed frames. Instructions. 1. Disassemble the pallet. Remove nails and smooth out rough surfaces with sandpaper. 2. Assemble and paint. Arrange pieces into your desired furniture shape, using screws to secure. 2. Finish with a coat of paint or varnish. 2. Bicycle wheel clock. Turn an old bicycle wheel into a unique wall clock. Instructions. 1. Add clock mechanism. Attach a clock mechanism to the center of the wheel. 2. Mount on wall. Use brackets or hooks to hang the wheel on the wall. Part 5. Tips for successful upcycling. 1. Embrace imperfections. Remember that upcycled items don't have to be perfect. 1. Sometimes the flaws add character. 2. Experiment with colors and patterns. Bright colors or patterns can completely transform an item. 3. Combine different materials. Mixing wood, metal, and fabric can create interesting textures. 4. Be open to new ideas. Inspiration can come from unexpected places. Keep your mind open and explore different resources for ideas. Part 6. Why upcycling matters. Upcycling goes beyond just creating beautiful items. It's about embracing a sustainable lifestyle and reducing your carbon footprint. Each item you upcycle is one less piece of waste, contributing to a cleaner planet. Plus, it's a great way to express creativity and surround yourself with items that tell a story. Part 7. Final thoughts and challenge. We hope these ideas have inspired you to look at household waste in a new light. Take on the upcycling challenge by starting with one of these projects or experimenting with your ideas. Remember, creativity has no limits, and every small action contributes to a greener world. Part 8. More creative upcycling ideas to transform trash into treasure. If you're still looking for fresh ideas to repurpose household waste, here are some additional projects to help you make the most of items you might otherwise throw away. These projects cover everything from quirky decor to functional home additions, ensuring that every item has a chance at a second life. 1. Light bulb mini terrariums. Materials needed: burnt-out light bulbs, pliers, sand, moss, small plants or succulents, tweezers. Instructions. 1. Empty the bulb. Carefully use pliers to remove the metal base and filament from the bulb. 2. Add soil and moss using tweezers. Place a layer of sand and a small amount of moss or soil inside. 3. Insert plant. Add a small succulent or air plant inside the bulb. Result: these mini terrariums make excellent desk or shelf decor and add a hint of greenery to any space. For added effect, try hanging multiple terrariums together with twine for a floating garden look. 2. All books to secret storage boxes. Materials needed: hardback books, utility knife, glue, and a brush. Instructions. 1. Mark the inside. Leave a border around the edge of the book pages and draw a rectangle inside where you'll cut. 2. Cut and glue. Carefully cut out the inside pages with a utility knife, creating a hollow section, then glue the edges of the remaining pages together to create a solid storage compartment. 3. Seal. Apply a final layer of glue to seal the pages around the cutout area and allow it to dry. Result: you've created a hidden compartment perfect for storing small valuables, letters, or keepsakes on your bookshelf. 3. Mason jar soap dispenser. Materials needed: mason jar, soap dispenser pump, can reuse from an old dispenser, drill, waterproof glue. Instructions. 1. Drill a hole. Drill a hole in the lid of the mason jar that matches the size of the pump. 2. Insert pump. Insert the pump into the hole and secure it with waterproof glue. 3. Fill with soap. Pour your favorite liquid soap into the jar and screw on the lid. Result: this vintage-inspired soap dispenser is not only practical but also adds a rustic touch to any bathroom or kitchen. 4. Upcycled CD mosaic coasters. Materials needed: old CDs or DVDs, scissors, tile glue, cork or felt for the base, paint, optional. Instructions. 1. Cut CDs into pieces. Carefully cut the CDs into small shapes. 2. Arrange and glue. Arrange the CD pieces in a mosaic pattern on the cork or felt, gluing each piece securely. 3. Add finishing touches. Optionally, paint the coaster edges or add a layer of clear glue over the mosaic to seal it. Result: these shimmering coasters reflect light beautifully and make a unique addition to your coffee table. 5. Plastic milk jug to garden watering can. Materials needed: empty plastic milk jug, nail or drill, optional paint or markers. Instructions. 1. Poke holes. Use a nail or drill to poke small holes in the cap of the milk jug. 2. Decorate. Optional, use paint or markers to decorate the outside of the jug. 3. Fill with water. Now you have a watering can perfect for houseplants, or garden use. Tip: this is a quick and eco-friendly way to water your plants, especially helpful for repurposing plastic that doesn't recycle easily. 6. Wine bottle torches for outdoor lighting. Materials needed: empty wine bottles, tiki wicks, citronella oil or lamp oil, funnel and holder. Instructions: 1. Fill with oil. Use a funnel to pour citronella or lamp oil into the wine bottle. 2. Insert wick. Place the tiki wick into the bottle neck, making sure it fits snugly. 3. Secure. Attach a holder if necessary, or place it securely in your outdoor space. Result: these DIY torches are perfect for backyard gatherings and help keep bugs away when using citronella oil. 7. Egg carton flower art. Materials needed: empty egg cartons, scissors, paint, and glue. Instructions: 1. Cut out shapes. Cut the egg cups from the carton and trim them into petal shapes. 2. Paint. Use paint to add color to each flower petal. 3. Assemble. Glue several petals together to create flowers, and attach them to a canvas or cardboard for a beautiful wall art piece. Result: this is an inexpensive, eco-friendly way to add unique art to your space, perfect for a children's room or kitchen wall. 8. Repurposed ladder shelf. Materials needed: old wooden ladder, sandpaper, paint or stain, and wood sealer. Instructions: 1. Clean and sand. Sand down any rough edges and apply a coat of paint or stain if desired. 2. Set up as a shelf. Lean the ladder against a wall, or secure it for stability. 3. Display items. Place books, plants, and decor on each rung for a unique shelving unit. Result: this DIY ladder shelf adds a rustic charm to any room and provides extra storage or display space. 9. Soda bottle hanging. Garden. Materials needed: empty 2-liter soda bottles, scissors, twine or string, soil, and plants. Instructions: 1. Cut bottle openings. Cut a rectangle out of one side of the bottle, leaving the other side intact. 2. Add holes for hanging. Poke holes in the bottle's edges and thread twine through to create a hanging loop. 3. Plant and hang. Fill with soil. Plant your flowers or herbs and hang them in a sunny spot. Result: a soda bottle garden is perfect for small spaces, giving you a vertical garden that's both beautiful and eco-friendly. Part 9. Upcycling tips for beginners. Upcycling doesn't need to be an intimidating process. Here are some beginner-friendly tips to help you get started on your journey to creating sustainable, unique pieces. 1. Start small. Choose projects that require minimal materials and time. 1. Simple items like jars, cans, or old t-shirts are perfect for beginners. 2. Experiment with paint. Paint can transform almost anything. 2. Don't be afraid to experiment with different colors or techniques. 3. Use what you have. Try to use materials and tools you already own before buying anything new. 4. Be patient. Upcycling can be a learning experience, and it's okay if things don't turn out perfect. 4. Embrace the process and enjoy creating. Part 10. How to turn upcycling into a lifestyle. Once you've experienced the satisfaction of upcycling, you may find that it becomes more than just a hobby. It can turn into a lifestyle that impacts your daily habits and choices. Here's how to embrace upcycling as part of a sustainable lifestyle. 1. Think before you throw away. Before discarding an item, consider if it has potential for a second life. Ask yourself, can I use this for something else? Or can this be repurposed? 2. Get creative with gifting. Handmade, upcycled gifts have a personal touch and show you've put thought into the present. Things like candle holders, planters, or DIY art can make unique, heartfelt gifts. 3. Teach others. Share your upcycling journey with friends, family, or on social media to inspire others to reduce waste. You might even consider hosting a DIY upcycling workshop to spread the word. 4. Regularly declutter and repurpose. Decluttering gives you the chance to evaluate what's in your home. Set aside items that you think might have a purpose in the future, and put aside broken or outdated items that might serve as raw materials for your next project. 5. Support sustainable brands while not directly upcycling. Supporting brands that prioritize sustainability aligns with an eco-friendly lifestyle. Look for companies that use recycled materials, low-impact production, and ethical practices. Conclusion: transforming trash into treasure. The beauty of upcycling is that there are endless possibilities for transforming everyday items into useful, beautiful creations. By approaching waste with a creative mindset, you not only reduce your environmental footprint, but also enrich your home with unique, personalized items that tell a story. Every upcycle project is a reminder that sustainable living can be fun, meaningful, and stylish. So challenge yourself to upcycle regularly, experiment with different items, and keep thinking outside the box. Let's make the world